I tried making my own wine with this Canadian-made wine kit that I got from Costco. Follow along to see how it turned out. The kit comes with all the ingredients you need, including the juice and all of the chemicals you need for fermentation and to preserve the wine and make sure it tastes really good. It also comes with the labels, but I threw those out to make my own, the corks and the caps in order to make your bottles look nice and professional. The only thing the kit doesn't come with is the equipment needed to brew as well as your bottles for bottling. It makes it super easy though because the instructions are all right here, and as long as you follow them, your wine will be delicious. The first thing we do is add the benite to some warm water, about 1 liter, and we stir that vigorously for about 2 minutes. And the benite helps to improve the yeast activity and removes any of the proteins. Next, we add our bag of juice, and I like to take a little bit of extra water and add it to the bag and swish it around just so that we can get all of that goodness out. Then we want to make sure that it's nice and stirred in together. Your benite won't fully dissolve, so if you notice that, don't be worried, it's how it's supposed to be. Then we are going to fill up our container full of water to help dilute the juice. I forgot to record it, but we also need to take our specific gravity. And then once we're done that, we can add our yeast. And you just put it on top and don't disturb.
Eventually,
About 10 days later, our primary fermentation is complete, and we rack our wine into the carboy for our secondary fermentation. As we're racking the wine, we can also take a sample of it to take the specific gravity so that we can record that for our records as well. Around 9 days later, we check our specific gravity and ensuring that it's under 0.995. And if it is, we re-rack our wine and add the remainder of our ingredients in order to help clear the wine. I did this in the primary fermenter container, and then I re-racked the wine into the carboy after to just make this a little bit easier so that it can be stirred vigorously. Lastly, we add our clearing agent and we just wait.
2,000 years.
Once we wait for another around 10 days or until the wine is completely clear, we can start to bottle it. You want to make sure your bottles are sanitized correctly and nice and clean so that nothing is introduced into your perfectly delicious wine. And as you are filling the bottle, you can see the sentiment on the bottom. You just want to make sure that you don't bottle that into your wine, as it's not going to taste good. And the final step is just corking and putting our caps on. And I made my own homemade labels to fit my personality, and I put those on. And the last step is to just open up a bottle and enjoy. So if you like this video and you want to see how to make other things, please consider subscribing and turn that bell notification on.